Welcome to Mago. Let's see how we quickly go from this input video to this result. Let's start by creating a project. On the left side, click Create New Project and add a title. Now we have our new project. Each project in Mago corresponds to one input video that will be transforming and stylizing. To get started, click Add Video and upload the video of your choice. Wait for it to upload, then a simple pop-up will give further instructions. Now, click the stars button to create a new render track. If you prefer a Warp Fusion-like workflow, you can choose Mago Engine V1 here. I suggest trying Mago Engine V2, which can use a style reference image. Let's give it a try. First, pick a style image. The closer your style image is to your input video, the more predictable the result will be. You can also use a stylized frame of your original video as a style image source if you want. Then write a prompt. Don't forget to include your negative prompts. Adjust the settings below. They should look familiar if you've used AI tools before. For quick tests, 1024 is a fairly low resolution, but useful for seeing at a glance what the final result might look like. You also have 3 control nets, which work best with this approach. In Mago V2, if you want to avoid using a style reference image, simply delete it. Once you've set everything up, start generating using the buttons at the bottom. The preview button on the right will always generate 8 frames. Let's give it a try. Your render is now queued. Mago has a vertical timeline, which can seem unusual at first. It's designed with the iterative nature of AI in mind, so you'll be running multiple experiments to refine your renders and achieve your desired results. You can launch several experiments by duplicating your track and tweaking various parameters. For example, check how your style behaves on multiple resolutions. Remember, lower resolutions, like 1024, will yield less ideal results but are good starting points. For quality results, aim for higher resolutions. On the timeline, you can play your video, scroll through with the mouse wheel, or input specific frame numbers. Zoom in or out as needed. Double-click on a track to jump to its first frame, handy if it's located elsewhere in your timeline. Collapse the settings panel with Shift-S or using the arrow at the top. Once you find something you like, use the generation button driven by the range at the top. Move the range by dragging the arrows or input specific frame numbers. Here, we will use it to generate frames 0 to 48, so 2 seconds for this render track. Note that at this point, Mago uses the frame rate from your original video. Keep iterating if you want more variations. To stay organized amidst numerous tests, you can use these buttons to like or dislike tracks. You can also double-click at the top of the settings panel to rename your render track. When you're happy with your results, download the video or images via the 3 dots menu. You can also duplicate or delete render tracks here. How can we sort through so many variations? To compare tracks, control-click on one and then another to use a slider like this, or view them side by clicking this button on the left side. Compare up to 4 videos simultaneously by control-clicking additional tracks and scrolling through them. You can also include the input video to see how your renders behave in comparison to the original source. Note that while waiting for renders, you can move on to another project or work on different shots or videos altogether. Generally speaking, Mago is designed for running multiple experiments with just a few frames until you find what you like. This iterative approach ensures you don't waste time and compute on unsuccessful renders. Once satisfied with an outcome, render up to 200 frames consecutively. For longer videos, render in chunks using multiple render tracks and add some buffer if blending results. You can go up to QHD resolution, 2560 pixels if needed, but HD, 1920 pixels, usually provides good results in most cases. There's also built-in upscaling. Disable it by setting it to 0 if desired. You also have the opportunity to copy-paste settings that you like. Just click this button in the settings panel. In another track, click Paste, and this track now has the same settings, including the reference image. Mago works with credits. Here's how to add credits to your account. Click on the credit button on the top right corner of your screen. You can see the number of credits you currently have and can add more of them by clicking and choosing the amount you want to add. This is as easy as that, and now you directly have your credits. The Generate button now indicates how many credits your generation will consume. We hope you enjoy using Mago. If you have any questions or need assistance, reach out to our support team on Discord for more information and help with settings. See you soon.